So, at about the same time as those two records, must have been the time when you were getting involved in Jesus Christ Superstar. And I think you were in a production just before that, a smaller production of something, when you went to audition.
Oh yes, the first thing I was performing in was a musical coming from the States, and the American title is The Me Nobody Knows, and it has been translated in French by L'inconnu que je suis, which is very close. It's a real translation, but unfortunately the production was fantastic, the actors were fantastic too, but they forgot to put the money for the advertising. So without advertising, even if the show is great, nobody knows it, and so the show has been called by us. It was it should have been translated in English that the me nobody knows and the me that nobody will never know.
Yeah.
So at that time, my musical director in CBS, he heard that the show was almost stopping, and he heard also that they didn't have at that time the lady who performed in Jesus Christ Superstar as Mary Magdalene, and he asked me, Anne-Marie, do you want me to go and to propose you? I said, of course, why not? So he climbed up the stairs with a tape recorder and make my voice listen, and the producer, she said, well, interesting voice, bring me the lady tomorrow. So I came, and she left me for 15 minutes with the musical director, and she said, you have 15 minutes to learn the My Magdalene song. So I learned as much as I could. I sang, and she said, okay, can you come back tomorrow? You have the whole day to learn the song completely, and come tomorrow morning just to perform the entitled song. I was okay. So I came, and half song she stopped with Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice and all the staff. And they stopped me and they said, okay, you are. So I have been my Magdalene, but you know.
So that's an interesting kind of way to be having your career going. You're on stage and also releasing records, rather than going out doing shows on stage to singing the songs, promoting just the records. Was that something they decided to do, or were you trying to cover both options? Maybe I'll be on the stage, maybe I'll just be recording.
No, I could.
Because you wanted to act, maybe as well.
I've always wanted to be an actor, an actress, always, from that high. But my way of being an actress has been to be in a musical, and then to consider that each 3-minute song is a film. So when I make a show, if I make 20 songs, I make 20 films. It's my way of being an actress. Maybe that's why people are so much close to me when I perform on stage.
Yeah.
Maybe because they feel that I'm not an ordinary singer. I really believe that when you write lyrics, when you have very good lyrics and a very good story in 3 minutes, you can play a theater play in 3 minutes. The only difficulty is to concentrate your energy on such a short period. It's a difficult exercise, but when you get it, you get the audience with you, that's for sure. It's my way of being an actress.
So we know how that ties in with Eurovision and how you came to be involved with RTL, etc. We've talked about that before. In the